Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to another exciting video on tarot palmistry. This is Shilpa here along with Shwetank. So today we'll be discussing more about the moon. I'll be discussing about the moon card and Shwetank will be discussing much more about the mount of moon. So we discuss about the moon card. If you see, whenever we get this major card into the reading, we see the person is more sensitive, very emotional. Apart from that, we also see lots of qualities wherein he's very much introspective.
So the person is looking into himself intuitively.
Yeah, if you see the moon, it is somewhere looking downwards. So lot of introspection is being done.
A bit of passive mood, maybe.
Yes, passive mood.
Okay.
And I don't see very balanced personality because.
Can say moody.
Yes, moody, obviously,
Okay.
and not a balanced personality because I see two pillars, but then both the pillars are of the same sign and same colors, so not very balanced.
And
So,
we can also see some kind of a thing going in between. What is that? Can you explain?
yeah, this is a trail. This probably relates to some travel, probably related to voyage.
Okay.
So because I see water here, so it is mainly related to water. And again,
So the
moon,
element water gets associated
yes,
here.
you see a lot of water here. So lots of water, and basically I see a scorpion also here. So lots of sensitivity comes into picture. Lots of feminine quality because both the pillars are white in color. So feminine qualities I don't at all see balanced. That is a male quality available at all. And
What about the nervousness? Is the person nervous or calm?
very nervous.
Right.
You see the sad and the sparks that comes out are affecting somewhere. So
But what about the creative side? Will it be good? Because generally the nervous people, or you can say a bit sensitive people, tend to do well in creative things.
yeah, I would say whatever this person does, probably creativity and artistic and all, he'll be very good because you see somewhere this introspection will come into picture.
Right.
If he's deeply looking within himself, he'll bring out the potential outside. So he'll bring out the best of his qualities outside and display and put in use in creativity or artistic or whatever he's doing. So he'll do his best there.
Right. So a lot of feminine energy.
Lot of feminine
And
energy.
maybe the person can do well in creative fields, we can say.
Yes.
There looks to be a lot of travel.
Lots of travel, voyage travel related to ships or somewhere, that sort of travel coming into
And
picture.
also moodiness seen.
Moodiness, yes.
Right.
So let us see how this card relates to the moon, mount of moon.
Right. Now, of course, Shilpa pointed out well about the characteristics, I can say, of the moon, because they are the exact same characteristics which are also found in the hand. Like, for example, the mount of moon is located over here. And here, when we see the horizontal lines like these, they indicate towards travel. And when these lines starts going up, then they indicate towards voyages. Now, what happened in a recent, when I was doing a palmistry reading, I found that this line to be going up and joining other line. Okay, now generally in palmistry we know that it's an influence line generally, but when I asked the person about the influence, there was no influence. And later on, when I asked the person whether the person was into a voyage or something, then the person did admit that he was in a voyage.
Okay.
And so that's why these lines at times in palmistry, they get confused for the influence or the voyage lines. But yes, it has a strong connection to voyage.
Very interesting.
And and of course, as you rightly pointed out, they are the core feminine center, we can say, is found over here. Moon is typically a feminine energy. Moody, yes. Anxiety, yes. A lot of instability, ups and downs, like the waves of the moon, the waves during the moon night time, we see them going up, coming down, but yet they have some kind of creative abilities as well. So that is how the moon is very sympathetic to an extent, soft natured, and things like that also come into picture. So that is a typical characteristics of a moon. And of course, as you pointed out, that after the persons who are very tensed and having a lot of moodiness and doing a lot of introspection do come out with a lot of creativity as well. So that's why we see a lot of strong correlation between the moon and this moon. Also, of course, as you mentioned rightly, that there is this small stream going through, indicating towards voyage. We have the line in a similar way. Sometimes it is also curved, in fact.
Yes.
So it does indicate towards voyages. and the horizontal one actually are more so towards land travel. And the sensitivity, when you see a lot of horizontal small irregular lines, indicates towards a lot of sensitivity. So, and also when the mount of moon is enlarged, in a way when it is pronounced, when it is fleshy, then these qualities are more so, and when it is not, then these qualities are not present. So yeah, there's a strong also do you suggest that moon likes helping people?
To an extent, I would say yes, because
The person himself is going through a tough time, so
tough
probably
time. Yeah, so probably he is bringing out his best, and whenever he sees someone else also going through similar phase of it, so he comes to know, okay, this person is going through same phase as I am going through. So probably somewhere that helping qualities will come naturally outside.
And this we see a strong moon also. In strong moon, whenever you have the job line starting from moon, whenever we have the sun line starting from moon, all these people are helping the public in some or the other way, or taking their help. So it's like they enjoy helping others, something like that, because they have faced enough, something like that. So it's an outlet to that, and it kind of heals the situation, something like that.
I guess the best thing a person with strong moon would do is to avoid being lots of oversensitive or being
Definitely.
over emotional. So that would try to balance things. So there somewhere you would be able to achieve much more.
In fact, one more interesting thing is that we have sometimes a very strong Jupiter, and Jupiter is typical male. And when the person has a strong Jupiter and moon, it's known as the Gaj Kesri Yoga, which is tremendous. It balances the male and the female qualities very well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's mostly about it. I mean, we were here to make a connection. We saw a strong connection, and of course, there's it's just there. So one has to take these readings and to make things very clear, very accurate, not moody, more exact.
Yes.
So
So that's all from this video. Stay tuned. Do subscribe to our channel. This is Shilpa here.
and Shwetank here. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.